Yo yo yo, Vemtaz again, and this is part 2 of China, beginning play with Civ 6. And if you're, I'm sure you saw the last one, or it'd be kind of weird to start at part 2, but let's see here. We got our first 2 cities, and we're basically working on building us some boats to start exploring. And we're going to try to keep this video about 30 minutes here, and go to the next turn. We're trying to clear out this barbarian camp here and probably make another city down here depending on how far this island goes. But I'm thinking this is probably going to be the end of it, but I've been surprised by thinking that before too. So let's go to next turn. And here she wants open borders, and she's willing to give us money for it, so yeah, we'll take it, because right now we really don't have anything to worry about, and it makes her more friendly. So, see what happens here.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly.
Now we can make a watermill and heavy chariot. So this barbarian here, he needs to heal a little bit more. So I'm probably going to attack, let's see. Will it kill him? Yeah, we're going to kill this one here. More closely, almost kill him. Now this guy we're going to just let him heal up. If this barbarian's stupid enough to attack him, he's going to die. So now we got our boat. I kind of want to go this way to see what's behind here. Normally I would probably send him closer to where I'm stationed. But I want to see how far, where our next city can possibly be here. We're going to send our builder here, and we can see our borders starting to expand to where we got another item we can trade. So we're going to send this guy there to harvest that next turn. And this city we're going to build, I say we build another boat, because one of the things we, I'll find it here. Yeah, see, if you own 2 galleys, you get a bonus to your shipbuilding, a boost to your shipbuilding skill here. So we're going to build a second one by chopping these trees down and get the boost from that skill. Our next research, we're going to do writing, since we've met a civilization. Took it down 1 turn, but it can only go so low. And as you can see here, we're getting they basically want more amenities. So we'll get that incense here soon. Go to next turn. It looks like we discovered another city-state. You can see the archers are a lot stronger than slingers. They basically took on the one guy. The other guy attacked him, and they destroyed them both. And let's see. Okay, now that we've met 3 city-states, that gave us another boost towards towards this one, inspiration, towards political philosophy. And I can talk today. So now we beat that guy. We're going to move the archer down a little bit, and then probably heal up before we move too far in there. I don't want to send him to slaughter. You know, that they can spawn pretty fast on a higher difficulty. Not that I'm on a high one, I'm kind of mid. So now we're going to farm this one, and right now we only know Cleopatra. This has 7 turns, and knocks it down 6 turns. Wow, really good. So we're going to trade with her. Oh, look, you can see she's friendly now. So we go back down to our relationship. See the -4 for first impressions, +3 for the delegation, and then +3 for open borders. So now she's friendly with us. So we probably could declare friendship. We could try. Yeah, there. So she accepted. So now we're friendly. Declared friends. In the beginning of the game, it wasn't this way, but I don't want to say it wrong, but I'm pretty sure when you're declared friends, you can't declare war or surprise attack your friends. So we have a delegation. All right, let's make a deal with her, because she is our friend. And now you could save this for when you meet a new civ to try to, make them friendly with you, but you need money. So if she can give me good money, that's not bad. We'll take it. The money we can get from that will help us to, maybe buy a granary or buy a soldier if we need it, and help build the relationship even more. So now we have 131 gold. I'm probably going to spend a little. Let's see what I can buy. That'll help. A trader. Okay, by getting a trader, that's going to help right away. That'll allow us to build markets and stuff like that. So we're going to buy that and go to the next turn here. My phone alarm should go off in probably about 25 minutes or something too. That'll let me know when the video needs to be stopped.
It's part of the human condition to want to share.
So now we can build a library and we can build a campus.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
And we can build an oracle, and we can also put, I'll show you here. So now with our policies, so say you wanted to get up, you're working on a religion, you could also put this into your wildcard slots or into your, or I don't know if that goes in diplomatic. But anyways, that will give you more points towards getting a great scientist or a great prophet, depending on what you want. Now, because we're still fighting barbarians, I'm going to leave that up because we still got to clear that encampment before we can even get a settler down there. We still need builders. I could probably change that, but I'm going to leave it right there for now because I'm going to build some more builders. Usually I try to build a builder before I do a settler, so when my settler goes over, I can have a worker start doing stuff right away. So we'll choose our research, and you can see there's another hostile coming there. Make a trade route, so we're going to do currency, because currency, of course, makes more money, and you always need money in this game. So I would rest him up, but because he's in range, we're going to take a shot at him. And we're going to move our barbarian warrior in front of there to just kind of bait these guys to come after him. And our boat's going to go by to start exploring to see what's left of this little peninsula, or if it's a dead end, and try to start plotting our next city. Let's check the cost of that real quick. So it costs 60 gold to buy that spot, and we don't have the civic in there to make it reduced, so we're not going to buy that. Let's see. We'll do military tradition. And this worker, we're just going to bring him back here and make another farm. This builder, we're going to send him this way, make a farm, and then we're going to harvest the fish here, which is a bonus resource. Now the trade route we can send right now just to ourselves, and that's what we're going to do. And by doing that, there we go. We got another boost. Now this builder here. Now here's a little tip I'll teach you also. If you click on here and you go to buy a tile, it'll show you the next tile that you have planned for your border to expand to. So like if I was thinking of buying this one, I could also just wait 14 turns, so I could make like a farm here, and then move them down here and just wait, or it depends on how eagerly you need that spot or want to do that. If it's like a luxury resource you want to trade right away, it might be worth buying it. So now here at our capital, I still don't care about building Stonehenge. Usually the computer builds Stonehenge right away. I mean, as soon as you almost have it, it's built by somebody. So chances are, don't go for this if you're on a higher difficulty, because it won't even happen. The computer has a little advantage. They're faster than you. They start off with more workers and stuff, and they're going to build it before you do. So I'm going to build a ancient watermill first, because a watermill also gives you a boost towards another technology. And now here's your envoys. Your envoys go to city-states. The more you have, the better chance you have for them to be ally with you, basically. And you can see they have their mini quests here. He wants me to send a trade route. So if I can send a trade route to this civ, or to this city-state, that'll give me another envoy. Right now I have one to him. These guys want me to construct an encampment. So if I build an encampment, that'll also give me one between me and them. Here's where it tells you what you get from it. By being friendly with them like this, they give you +2 faith in your capital. Like I said, I'm not really worried about faith in this one. I mean, faith can still buy other things later in the game. You can use those points to buy like great persons. Now with this one, they give you science in your capital. And this one, they give you production in your capital when producing units. So that one to me is the most important right now. So if I'm going to send an envoy to anybody, the other thing you want to do is, if they're close to you, you don't want an enemy becoming friendly with one of those guys right on your borders and then declaring war, because that civ or city-state will attack you. So you usually want to have the ones nearest to you as friends, but I'm not really worried about this guy, or my military is usually good enough, but I'm going to try to be more friendly with these guys. So right now they're not allied to anybody because it's too early. There's not enough envoys in the game yet. We're going to build a farm here, and we're going to move on to the next turn. And like in Civ 5, the tribal cities or tribal villages give you either money, sometimes they give you faith, sometimes they give you a builder. They give you all kinds of different things. So now he is not in range. I'm going to move him down here, and I'm just going to let my warrior heal up. until we can move in a little bit. Okay, now because I have the one boat going that way, I'm going to send this boat out exploring to see what's around here. And it's a dead end already. So, alright, now this boat we're bringing here, looks like it goes past there, which is good. And we see a source of iron there coming up. That's good. So our next city will probably plan around that source of iron. Now he's going to, because we did the 2 galleys and we did shipbuilding, we can bring the worker into the water to harvest like crabs or fish or whales if it's within our borders. Okay, now this city, we're going to do, there's not a lot of farm, a lot of food around here, so we're going to do a granary. That's probably the best option right now. Got another worker. See, here we could do Great Walls and that, but or not Great Walls. Yeah, it is Great Wall. Don't know if I want to waste his builds on that. I'm going to send him up here and make a farm. I think a farm at this point is more beneficial than walls. Okay, so he's moved off his spot to come attack, so we're going to knock him down and then go take his encampment. We're going to harvest the fish here and send him back this way to explore. You see how it jumps from different unit to that. You got to be careful. Like if you grab someone, you're trying to move him, and the game wants to jump to a different unit. Sometimes you'll be moving this guy this way. It switches the other guy, and you move the other unit the wrong way, which is frustrating. It's annoying. It's like a little bug or programming glitch in there. It's annoying a lot. Sometimes I'll even start the game over, like go to the last save, because it really screws you up, and it's not your fault. It's not like you made a bad move and, oh, I want to try it over again because I screwed up. No, you'll be in the process of moving this guy, switches to a worker, and you end up sending the worker out in the water or something, or into the enemy. It's frustrating, but hopefully they'll get that fixed in time. So we're going to start exploring up here. And I'm going to come here, actually, because I can see that this is here, the iron. So if I can see here, maybe there's something on this spot, maybe there's something good over here. You can see some trees. Kind of just explore around my area. And we're going to go to the next turn. Well, no. Yeah, he's going to finish him off. And then next turn we'll move him into the camp, which will give us gives us money also. Next turn, unless something else spawns, which is possible. Alright, we'll make him make a camp here, or a farm. And see, now that we've made enough farms, it gave us another boost towards feudalism. And if we go to our civics here, you'll see that we're getting closer to where we can pick our first government. And just like in the other ones, if you want to work towards that, then you can come click on that and it'll automatically pick the ones that bring you to that closest or the fastest. Let's see. See, already, like I told you about Stonehenge. See, Cleopatra has finished building the world wonder Stonehenge. So even if you would have started it, you would have wasted like 4 or 5 turns and then it's done anyway. This tells you how we've discovered a new continent. That's why we got one of those boosts. Our explorer is naming it Kongo, Cretan. And that's our boost from that. So we'll go to next turn. And something got built there. But, ooh, he's not in range.
Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having...
So now we can build a market and commercial hubs. Commercial hub is like a district. I'll explain that in a little bit here. Attack with the archer, salting him up. See if he has enough to kill them. No, so we're going to heal him up and maybe they'll be stupid enough to attack him. So we got this worker. This is marsh right here, so we're going to move there and chop down the swamp marsh or whatever they do to it. Okay, we're going to send him out this way, kind of explore. Ooh, there's an enemy boat. I'm going to move back. That way if he wants to come at me. That one can shoot ranged. Mine has to attack him. And there's another tribal village. Good. Those you want to try to get, of course, is money or technology or something beneficial. Now, because we have this one research, we're going to do that. And we'll probably do ancient walls because that's another one that's coming up. And that'll help us get a technology boost for that too. So now we can see that they want us to make a great writer. If we do a great writer, then that'll give us another envoy to them also. And like I thought they would do, is come out and attack and not the brightest. So we're sending him in to take out that encampment.
Is being the only one who knows you're
And because we did that, that gave us a boost there.
who knows you're afraid.
Now, since the barbarians, well, besides that boat, we could probably build or change our policy here. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this to making more boats. Get more boats in the water to start exploring more. Find some new places to settle. And we're going to do that too. We're going to take this out and make a settler. At least one. We'll probably make another to settle island or land that's nearby that we find. See, now because I took off the barbarian thing, this guy's a little harder to fight. Normally he would have just rolled right over him, but we'll have him heal up and then grab that next turn. Now I would go this way and keep exploring, but I kind of want to see what's up here. I may just keep going. We'll see what's around here. So if this is a good spot, if there's good things around there, I might make the city on the edge there. Same with here. There's a little island here, so we're going to come up here and see what's here. It's got some whales. And you can see these shallow areas. See how it's really dark here? They can go across these shallow waters, and you can see it's kind of getting light here. There's probably a shoreline of something, either a continent, another island, or something here. But remember, the barbarians were nearby there too, so that ship can be a danger too. We'll do state workforce next. And next turn. And we're gonna see, granted a recon unit. And we're just gonna have them both heal up. And this guy will just have him automatically explore. I don't think he can go across the water. Not yet. We're gonna go this way. Yep, there's a source of whales. And here, so you can remove the marsh. Gives you 25 food towards your civilization. Now I'll show you we move here. Well, I guess not. See, now he can't go any further. It's all deep water. So he's going to have to go back this way, but I don't think he can cross here either. So I'll probably explore this and come back that way. And we can see Egypt switched to a Classic Republic. That's their next one they advanced to. So if we want to stay friendly with Egypt, picking Classic Republic will... If you have the same governments, they usually like you more. If I pick a different one, then that'll bring down their faction with you. Eureka. See, by building the water mill, now we've got a boost from construction. So we're going to let them heal. We're going to have him make a farm here. And then Xi'an's going to make a settler. In 5 turns. I usually try to stay pretty close to my area just to find out what's nearby. Don't want to venture out too far and then have your boat get attacked by a couple barbarian ships and lose it. Either that or you just make a bunch of boats and send them out and not really worry if you lose one or two. Just explore a whole bunch of land. And see, now she's telling me that I'm obviously not worth her time. No, I am worth her time, sorry. See? So something I'm doing she likes. Not sure what it is. Let's see. Yeah, she's friendly with me. Oh, here. Now see, by clicking on our relationship, it tells us. Respect strong military, so apparently my military is strong enough now that I have boats. They are pleased with my lack of wonders. See, something that's bad, but she's glad that I'm not competing with wonders. +9 because we declared friends. So... pretty much, and see, only -1 for different governments. That's not too bad. But if you weren't friendly with them, if you weren't declared friends, the government can be a pretty big penalty. Let's see if we can make any more deals. No. Now we can see what she wants us. What will it take? And of course, she'll try to rip you off blind. No, thank you. Okay, unit needs moves. Alright, we're gonna kind of look and see what's around here. So I'm going to send him up here. And it looks like deep water, so he can't go. He can go this way. Maybe find some new land up here. As with this one here, there's some pearls, so that's not bad. If we were to make a city right here, 1, 2, 3, we could harvest the whales. Oh, look, that's probably Egypt right there. That looks like our border. And when they're friends with you, usually they don't complain so much that you build cities right by them. Sometimes they will, but it at least lessens the penalty that they normally would have against. So see, now we can build Colossus. We can build Quadromanes too. And all land units can embark now. So now we can send our new scout. He'll go across the water and see what's up here. Well, it looks like a lot of land up here. Yeah, that's Egypt, so we're going to kind of go... there we go, an encampment. Yeah, it's all deep water up there. Let's see, improve 2 sea sources. We haven't done that. Can't build a pasture. We can't build an iron mine. We can build ancient walls. Are we going to be able to No, not for a while. So we'll do this one with the sea resources because it's going to be a while till we can do that, where we can probably build ancient walls after we build this settler. See, now she just finally brought her delegation to me, that thing I did right away, you know, which I don't care, I don't mind. And I could tell her it's not open, which is going to make her less happy with me, but of course I'm going to take whatever she's giving me there and agree to it. So I'm going to explore this way to kind of see what's over here. Looks like some good land. And this guy, I'm gonna put him on automation. Just let him kind of go roam around. If he gets into a conflict with somebody, I'll try to drag him away before he dies. And you see these little things popping up here on the right-hand side. View them and then get rid of them, because if you let those pile up too much, especially later in the game when you get a lot of messages, like right now, if I have my mouse wheel, so I can scroll in and look. I can scroll out. If those are too full, it doesn't allow you to scroll in or scroll out. So I remember when it first happened to me, it took me a little bit to realize why I couldn't scroll in and out anymore, and then I realized that that was the reason for it. So now I'm going to keep my archer, my warrior, they can move. I'm going to probably take my archer to get this, because that could be money, that could be technology, it could be many things. Same thing with my warrior here. I'm going to send him this way, and then eventually up to get this one up here, if he survives that long. Now I got my next settler. We're gonna buy something here. We're gonna buy an archer and send him across here and see if there's any good land to settle by. Although we probably should settle here first. Yeah, we're gonna settle here with this settler. That way we can get this extra crab here for food. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get all these and the iron. We're gonna send him there. Probably make a city in between here at some point, but there's really not a lot of stuff there unless there's future oil or something there that we need to get, or niter. There's different elements or luxury resources, strategic resources that show up as you research them. So. And now we'll work on those ancient walls, because if we get that done, that's another bonus we'll get. So look around. We got our scout exploring too.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
So now we can do 15 production towards ancient. So now, usually if you want to build a wonder, this is where you do it. You know, get the stuff you need, the essentials, then you put this in your policy and try to build wonders at a faster speed. And unit maintenance. Let's see, do I want to change anything? And I think right now this is good. I'm going to make another settler. I'm going to make some more military vehicles here. Or boats, I mean. Not really worried about making a wonder yet. Like I said, it depends on the gameplay you're going for. You're trying to get a culture victory, of course, and then some of the wonders are towards military or towards culture, depending on what you're going for as a victory. You can build those also. And now we're going to build this because that goes towards our allowing us to have more slots in our civics tree. Or in our government, I mean. See, we'll be able to get like 1 or 2 more after we get that next form of government. And here, I'd work on a settler, but not. I'm gonna do build more galleys because that's what I have it on. That's right, forgot about that. Go next turn. And we got a unit here. Let's move them into shore. See what's up here. Nothing spectacular, just some bonus resources so far. And we've discovered another tribal village somewhere. There it is. Now truffles, that can be traded. So now I can build a lighthouse, which actually makes our boats 25% faster, promoted. Great lighthouse. Harbors give us a trade capacity. They're very important for many things, for money especially. Okay. And there we go. There's another luxury resource with some wine. So maybe we'll try to get a settler over there eventually. I think I'm going to buy an archer here and get him, or a settler, or a scout here. I think I don't want that. And get an archer, that way he can at least fight and defend himself. Scouts are good for moving around, but you know, they eventually get killed. You can, and in this one it's different. Scouts were always scouts in Civ 5, and here you can actually promote them into, I think it's rangers later in the game. So, let's see, we got 3 turns left on the ancient wall, so we're going to do engineering. And by the time that's done, it'll pretty much boost that to almost done. Okay, it's a tribal village. I'm going to send him over here to start trying to explore what's over here. I don't know if this could be a dead end, or this could be leading to another whole landmass over here with good luxury resources. And there's some copper we saw earlier, like that chopping down trees and allowing copper harvesting. And there's my alarm. So, let's see. Another tribal village, so you can see they're all over the place here. So this is where scouts are good, where you can get the scouts. So he's going to get this one, then I'll have him work his way to this one, then have him work his way to this one, and that could be 50, 50, 50 gold. We'll see. That settler's almost there. Now my military's spread out, which isn't a good idea, especially on harder difficulties. You want to have some people to defend, because if they decide to attack you, I mean, what am I going to do? Quickly, I can buy an archer to defend wherever they attacked. I mean, that's what I kind of try to do. I try to save some money for that. But you don't want to leave your, unless you have boats defending your shores, you don't want to leave your towns so open like mine are. So now here we know that Cleopatra is a classic republic. The way I'm playing so far, yeah, I don't know, maybe, like, usually I either go for, like, economy and then build up my military, or I go military, like, build up a lot of boats, build up a lot of archers, and kind of fan out, making cities everywhere. Especially since I'm not going for religion. So this one gives me a bonus towards production of wonders. I'm not worried about that now, I'm worried more about money. So I'm going to pick Classic Republic also. That gives me 2 merchant spots. So now I can, let's see, work on builders and settlers. And then you got your wild card spot. So I can put a military one on there, make some more boats. And I think that's what we're going to do, leave it how we had it there. So pretty much, depends on your playstyle which one you pick. And the fact that she's Classic Republic too, which means we'll get along better since our governments are the same. And we'll go this way, explore here. Another landmass here, and that's what this is, island plates. It's a bunch of little islands, and then there'll be a couple larger islands along the map. So now here's where I'll look and see which one. One of the ones I like to get soon here is this one, build towards defensive buildings. That allows me to make walls in all my cities. Or that one civ wanted me to make an encampment. This gives me 30% production towards encampment. So if I pick this one first, I can make the encampment, get another envoy, and then build walls later. And it looks like this one actually is only 10 turns, where this would be 15 turns. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go that route. Like again, when I first played, I just kept making stuff. I didn't worry about those little, quests they give you. But if you actually hit those quests and plan them, I mean, you'll advance a lot faster than you normally would, and you'll be a lot better off in the game than you would be if you just ignore them and just play whatever one you want to make first. I mean, sometimes you go for it anyway, what you want to build, but if it's not taking you too far out of your path of what you want to advance to, then it helps you to do them. So this is where we want to make our settler here. See, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of fish, crabs, a bunch of food. I mean, I won't get this one, it's too far away, unless the city eventually gets big enough in the game where it spans to there. So we're going to build Longshi here. And with that money, even though I should save it for in case we get attacked later, I'm going to buy a builder. That'll just save me time from having to build one and then send it down here, and you can start working on this right away. Get it expanding, get it more powerful. And we're going to work on, I'd say another builder, but can we do harbor? Yeah, we'll do harbor. Harbor's going to take forever, but again, as the city grows, it'll take less turn. And this one, and as you see here, depending on where we build it, this one's plus 2 gold per turn, this one's plus 3 gold per turn, this one's plus 4 gold per turn. This one's 4 gold per turn because it's next to two bonus resources. So that gives it 4 gold. This one, I don't know why it's 3. There's reasons for it, but like this one's worth 3. It's probably because of this and that. So we're going to pick the most expensive one, of course, and we don't have to put it over a resource. So we're going to build it there. And we're going to send this guy over here to cut these trees down to get our harbor going faster. And then out into the water to harvest that fish. And then as the border expands to the crabs, the iron, etc. So move him to there. And this guy's just keep exploring. There we go, some ivory. And we'll bring this boat out here too. We got this archer here to start exploring the land here. Now see, this isn't a good spot for a city, but there could be some uranium here, there could be some oil, niter, different strategic resources that you'll need later in the game. So now here at this point, we're going to work on the encampment because, well, that's too early for the encampment. We'll wait till that, now this wonder here, this is one I like to get, like to make often. Plus 2 envoys when you build a wonder, including this wonder here. It's really good because envoys basically keep the city-states. They're like how you build faction with them, how you make them allies. So if you build this, every time you build a wonder, you're getting 2 free envoys, and that's pretty huge. So this is one I really do try to go for. Problem is I didn't choose the one that makes your productions go faster. So, and in my current state of my city, it's not going to be built anytime soon. So, okay. And you can see here I can't build any boats because I don't have a harbor. But this, because it's built on the shore, I can build boats right away. So basically I have to make a harbor from this city before in one of the water spots before I can actually make any boats. This city here can make boats right away, or buy them. Xi'an can't. So I'm going to make another builder and just start working on some of the spots around here that aren't filled in yet, and hope that it expands my borders a little more too. For here, I'm going to work on monument. There we go. The villagers, because I sent that archer over there, gave me drama and poetry. So, or I don't know if they gave it to me or just gave me a boost. They gave me a boost to it. So it's basically like getting a, civic boost. Alright, I'm going to let him heal up a little bit more. He's not full. And then I'll send him up to get that one up there. And then this one here eventually. And You see it, my guy's kind of exploring, getting kind of way out there. And like I said, sometimes I'll just build a lot of boats and just send them all around and don't worry about losing one or two. I may do that after I get this tower built here. Yeah, it looks like that's not going to be the greatest spot here. And there's some barbarians. Let's see how much this takes down. 73 turns. I think it's a percentage because that's a lot of turns. Now, because he's already way out here, I'm probably just going to put him on Auto Explorer. Now we're going to get that village thing over here. And then the next one over there. And I got to kind of stop this video. I think it's long enough, and we'll go on to the third one next time. Let's research something first. Let's do iron, so that when we do get the iron, we can actually do swordsman. And send our envoy. And like I said, this is the one we want to do. I think it's going to give us the most benefit for the style of play I'm doing. And we're going to save there. I'll save this as part 2. Alright. And thanks for watching, and you guys will see me in the next video.